to talk about Coraline the Musical.
Okay. Coraline the Musical. Actually, right now, Coraline is one of those things that seems to be slowly breathing. It's growing, it's expanding. There are now 3 different versions of Coraline in the works, one of which is actually out and happening, which is from Ireland, is a puppet play of Coraline, from this puppet theatre that uses full-sized puppets, manoeuvred by people in black. And I very, very much want to see that, because I've heard it is very creepy. There is also the Henry Selick movie, the stop-motion movie, which I have not yet been out to Portland to see them actually filming this thing. And that's because it's a stop-motion thing. Which means if you go out for the day, at the end of the day, all you've seen is somebody go... and it took hours. So, but Henry is doing that, and that has music, well, that has songs by, not music by, They Might Be Giants have written the song, which is really cool. And one of those sort of weird things where somebody points you to an Ain't It Cool News thing and they got it wrong because somebody was in the audience and didn't understand what he was hearing. So we actually made a cool news announcement in New York, only because it was me and John Hodgman making the announcement with witty banter, somebody completely got the wrong end of the stick and thought that we were saying that I didn't like the fact that Terry Hatcher was playing the mother and the other mother, which actually wasn't what we were saying at all. What we were trying to say was that John Hodgman has just got the part, much to his surprise and mine, as the other father and the father. Which, for those of you who know who John Hodgman is really, really cool. Those of you who don't, he does The Daily Show, he's the PC and the PC Apple ads. With his sort of little round face and the glasses. And is one of the funniest human beings on the planet. And French and Saunders playing Spink and Miss Forcible. Ian McShane is Mr. Bobo. Dakota Fanning is apparently Coraline, is apparently very good. So that's happening in that. And then there's the 3rd Coraline, because there's a musical in the works. Stephen Merritt of the Magnetic Fields and the Gothic Archies and the 6th and the Future Bible Heroes, and probably a few things I've forgotten, asked if he could do it as a musical. And I said, yeah, all right. Because I love Stephen's stuff more than I love practically anything else. Currently my favourite album is The Tragic Treasury, which is his Lemony Snicket song album. Quite wonderful. So yes, that's happening. I suppose I should mention, just because there's a lot of you here and you're probably interested, there is a Stardust movie coming out in March. I don't know how many of you know this or how well promoted it is yet, although with any luck by February everybody on the planet will know it. It stars Robert De Niro, Michelle Pfeiffer as the witch, and she is dead scary. Claire Danes plays the star. Peter O'Toole is in it. He's the dying Lord of Stormhold. Rupert Everett is Secundus. Who else? Ricky Gervais. It's a lovely little cast, and it's a beautiful film from what I've seen so far. And you know, all of the raw footage I've seen is gorgeous, and now I'm just praying that they don't screw it up in the edit. In the way that one does. Okay.